The complete redemption of Israel is impossible until they become one nation, until they reunite and become one nation. We find this in Isaiah 11. He says he will set up a banner for the nations and will assemble, that is, Asaph, the outcasts of Israel, and gather together dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. The Midrash says will assemble, meaning to unite, become one. From the Hebrew, Ha'asfu, will become one with the 10 tribes, and gather together in Hebrew, Hikabsu, together in with Judah and Benjamin. These verses referring to the unification of the 10 tribes with the present-day Jewish people, who are dominated by the tribes of Judah and Benjamin. Originally there were 12 tribes of Israel. They divided into 2 different sections. The southern section, which gave rise to the present-day Jewish people, was dominated by the tribe of Judah, but also included most of the tribe of Benjamin, and they are the major factors in the Jewish people. Whereas the 10 tribes were in the north, they were conquered by the Assyrians, taken into exile, but they moved to the west. They became predominant in the west amongst Western peoples, and the two halves, after the 10 tribes know who they are and acknowledge who they are, and different processes take place by Judah, the Jewish people and the 10 tribes are destined to reunite. And the Malbim, commentator known as the Malbim, a commentator known as the Malbim, he died in 1979. He was very important. His commentary on the Bible is very respected. He's highly respected. The Malbim says, 11:12, the 10 tribes. The Malbim says concerning the 10 tribes in Isaiah 11:12, the 10 tribes are not scattered, but rather outcasts, to where we know not, and only need to be gathered in. In other words, they're not scattered, they're not spread all over the place like Judah was. The tribes of Judah and Benjamin, there's a present, the Jews are scattered to the four corners of the earth. They are now not outcast, however, since their location is known. We find Jews all over the world, scattered all over the world, but they have not been outcast. They have not been temporarily dispossessed like the 10 tribes. We know who they are. They identify themselves. They retain consciousness of their ancestry, which the lost 10 tribes did not. It's become quite clear that everywhere in Scripture the 10 tribes are spoken of just as juxtaposed to Judah. The Judah is referred to as Israel, as opposed to the 10 tribes who are called Jacob. So there we have it. Complete redemption cannot come about until Judah and the 10 tribes are reunited, and they will be reunited in the end times. Thank you, may the Lord God of Israel bless you.